It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll see the Colts, reigning league MVP. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Colts and the Buccaneers, and it's all up next.
First opened back in 2008, there's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it'd be... set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their 8th-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance... workmanlike and
one touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 108 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense. That is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go. Here we go. Quick, yellow, opposite, green.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Check right, blue, check. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
So now the Colts backed up to start their initial drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center. They're 6'4".
After what we saw last week, over 400 yards passing, the obvious thing is to go talk to him. I want to talk to his receivers, and boy, were they enthusiastic about what happened then, and they can't wait for this week's game.
He was hitting them outside, over the middle, everywhere, and for his efforts, of course, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Cougar 19. On the ball, on the ball.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Shakes off the sack, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Check, Bobcats, check, Bobcats. Hey, hey.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And a good job to get him to the ground quickly right there at the 36-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. They'll look to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get this one across the 35 before he's brought down.
Here we go, back. Wrap all 80.
Now a play fake here on first down. Eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman. Touchdown! Michael Pittman, his first. the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 6-play drive. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw here is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
They're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Touchdown, Colts! Michael Pittman with career touchdown number 174, just one shy of Emmitt Smith in 2nd place. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think that their game plan, whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. Now 2nd and 9. Slot man moves right. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it, a gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. 18, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman with career touchdown number 175, tying Emmitt Smith for 2nd most all-time.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football.
Defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Perez. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 30.
Down. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Black one. Smith red.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done, and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Right back to him on first down. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw here. Open man, there's Darnell Washington.
60 Vikings. Go street.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Looking now, and that's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. pass resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal.
Get it.
In motion right is Pittman. Ball at the 6, 3rd and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
Come on, come on.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Okay, right.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man complete. That's Harrington. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Check pink. Quick, yellow.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 27-yard line.
Ready.
Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Opposite, green, yellow, line, check white.
They're going to look to throw. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. A 14-yard. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
Go!
2nd down and 4.
Bronco 80.
They'll set up a throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. And now a stoppage. And looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek. And we'll take a break. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I certainly like what he did right there, because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything down. Will slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You guys have been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they're throwing it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's Jake Camarda now. Fights loose. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 15. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Clock running. The Bucs try to go quickly and get set. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And it's the Bengals who are out in front. Jamar Chase, a touchdown reception. From one Texas team to the other, we take the drive up I-45 to Dallas to check on the Cowboys. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Chris Olave, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Dak Prescott has thrown a touchdown pass. Adjustments taking place in both teams' locker rooms. We're closing in on the second half, and to bring it your way, let's go back up to Indianapolis and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Colts to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 34 yards that time. So a good grab there. And here's a guy, they had to learn the offense quick, just picked up as a free agent earlier this week.
And usually there's a connection, isn't there?
Touchdown! An 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts.
Okay, ready?
Now they'll shift things around.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle, here's Pirine. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. The slot man in motion right. Trying for it with Pirine. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation. And his kick is indeed good.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
Strikers, 3-3.
Back to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
News on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go, set.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and a mile. They'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. There, 60 yards.
Let's go.
They start on the ground with Pirine. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try to finish off a game.
27 yards there, a 1st down. They'll try the right side with Pirine. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
Fighting through it, he's got space. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a 1st.
Cougar 19. Hurt.
They'll hand it to Pirine. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
18 Cardinal. Ready, go.
Again, here's Pirine. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. TPurdie will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. He's still in search of his first rushing touchdown of the year, but not on that play.
I just wonder if he has some frustration starting to build a little bit because he hasn't gotten into the end zone. Has to just stay calm, stay within himself, just let it happen.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Handoff here for TPurdie. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll set up to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are going to score on the fumble return. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. 3rd and 5. They'll run again with TPurdie. And he's got room. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Colts, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll be on the road now.
you